how to migrate a website from DreamHost to Crazy Domains web hosting. In this video session, I'm going to show you the correct steps for moving your live website hosted on DreamHost to Crazy Domains hosting. So how do we do that? You may be using DreamHost WordPress plan or DreamHost virtual private server. These methods for migrating a website is basically the same, because DreamHost user interface for virtual private server or for WordPress plan is basically the same. So when you log into your DreamHost account, what you need to do is download your entire website. You can press on Manage Websites and then manage your website. Look at your content, press on File Manager. Using the built-in File Manager, you can press on your domain name and download the entire website folders and files. Next, manage database. If you're using DreamHost WordPress, simply log into phpMyAdmin, then select the database you want to back up, press on Export, select Custom, leave everything default and press Export. Now, with DreamHost, you have SFTP users and files. That means you can use programs like FileZilla to FTP into your DreamHost server. That may be ideal and it may be quicker, because downloading an entire folder from the file manager in DreamHost, it's actually slow. So now we've downloaded our website, we've exported our database. What do we do next? Next, you simply check out Crazy Domains web hosting. In Australia, they have different deals. Perhaps in UK or India or elsewhere, you may see different offers. Simply read through what you're getting. Usually for beginners, let's say you're a local business on a tight budget in Australia, then 1 year package, as we can see, currently has a great discount. And you have free SSL for the first year as well. But if you say, no, I'm established, I want to go with 2-year plan, and as you can see, the deal has changed. The premium package includes free SSL by default. Then next, you place your domain name here. So give your domain name, press continue. And here by default, it's going to say add certain things such as site backup or even advanced SSL. You actually don't need these, but surely for advanced SSL, if you know what you're doing, you may want to use advanced SSL. So then simply purchase your web hosting on Crazy Domains, because they will go ahead and set up your new web hosting. Then it's just a matter of logging into Crazy Domains dashboard. When you log in, you'll see an option to manage your web hosting, and simply log into cPanel. Next, press on File Manager, and here public_HTML will be empty for the first time. Then you need to upload your entire website that you've backed up from DreamHost into public_HTML folder. Next, because DreamHost is used with WordPress a lot, I'll show you one more insight. Press on MySQL databases if you want to import a database. Let's say you have DreamHost and you're using something that has a database. Then all you need to do is create a new database, give it a unique name, create a database, then create a new user for that database. Use a strong password. Always use a strong password for anything and everything that you do on internet. And then simply add that user to that new database. Once you do that, you'll be able to modify privileges, as in give privileges to that database user. Make changes. Now you've got a database and a user for that database. Then what you can do is press on PHP My Admin, select the database that you've just created. It will be empty by default. Press import, then simply select that local file, leave everything default and press import. When you do that, your database will be imported. Next, let's say you're using WordPress, press on File Manager. Here you have a file called wp-config.php under public_HTML. That file will look something like this. Change the database name in that file. Change the username and the password. Then, at that moment, your DreamHost website is actually not moved as of yet. Here, what we need to do is go back to our DreamHost account, press on Manage Websites. Here, let's look at DNS settings, because we need to change the name servers. Select I'll use my own name server, and for ns1 cyrahost.com. That's for web hosting. Linux hosting, I'll show you what that covers. Email hosting, WordPress hosting, web hosting, and SiteBeat. NS CyraHost is the name server. So you need to add 2 name servers and press save. Next, you need to add a record. Press on that, choose A. Here you need to grab the IP address and add a record. And then you need to add one more, paste the IP address, and here you put www. And then you now have 2 records. Now, once you add the record and save changes, because you've imported everything to Crazy Domains web hosting and changed the name servers and added a record, what will happen is it's going to take a bit of time. You can press on refresh DNS if you want, or you can find web proxies and request your own website. Let's say and press go. You can go and check out different parts of your website. It's in different URLs and so on, because using web proxies will speed up the process. If you're using Windows, you can actually ping your own domain, because when we do that, the way IP systems work is that the DNS server records can be updated quicker when we do this. Then finally, you check your website to see is everything working. Before you do that, I'll show you a quick and easy method to troubleshoot. You can create a file, call it index.html within your website. Let's edit. Say website is not available as an example. You can provide any message. Let's save changes. At this moment, what you actually can do, let me show you this method. Let's say backups. You can grab everything here except this one, except index.html, and place everything in backup, because that means if you can request that index.html, that means your website is on Crazy Domains web hosting. Once you can see that, okay, I'm showing a different domain, but once you can see that, that means everything is working. Then from the backups folder, you can put everything back to public_HTML. So I'm just showing you a quick and easy method for testing things.